Hello everyone, and welcome to Portal 64, your gateway to with friends like these. Who needs enemies? I'm your I'm your host David, and we're reacting to RWBY Volume 7, Chapter 12. And honestly, this one I'm a little shaky on because how the last chapter ended. Team RWBY's wanted now. You know, they're being hunted down. Ironwood, we got so hyped for, but then now we're like, dude, bruh, like, we got so hyped for you. Why are you letting us down like this? I understand Ironwood. I understand where he's coming from. But boy, I just wish he held on to like the people of Mantle, because it's like if you keep sacrificing the few or saving what you can instead of like saving everyone, you're gonna run out of people eventually. And also, like, there's some good potential huntsmen down there and some soldiers down in Mantle that he could be abandoning, you know, if they don't make it back up to Mantle in time, in Atlas, make it back up to Atlas on time. Oh man, there's just like so much with this volume near the end that's just hurting. And also like Ruby, like the whole thing with her silver eyes, like maybe now that Salem has like ruined her image of her mother, does that ruin the potential of her being able to summon her eyes? Because I think the reason why whenever she thought of her mom to like activate her silver eyes was because she always saw her mom as like the ideal huntress of what RWBY wanted to be, and RWBY wants to protect people, and so like she always saw her mom as being like a protector of the people. And so like I think that's why like her mom is like the big thing that like really triggers that power to come out. And now that Salem has kind of tainted that image by, you know, saying like, oh yeah, your mom failed in doing that, then it's going to make it harder for her to like think of her mom in the way that she always has, that's helped summon the silver eyes. And I do think the silver eyes have something to do with being able to defeat Salem. I don't mean like physically in battle, but I do think they could like purify her of the grim stuff from jumping into the pool. And, you know, once she's like more human, you know, they'll at least have a chance of being able to like tap into her emotions that aren't anger and bitterness. But because we know to break the curse, she has to value human life, and or value life for what it is, because that's what got her in this mess to begin with. And man, poor farm boy Oscar. Like I hope he's safe. Oscar, please be safe. All right, and as always, the link is down in the description down below. I know I forgot to say that last time, but I added in post, you know, the text saying, hey, episode link down to roosterteeth.com down in the description down below, and we're going to start the episode in 3, 2, 1.
Ironwood's declaring martial law and abandoning Mantle. Salem is coming and he's going to use the staff to move Atlas. If we don't stop him, Mantle's going to be martial law?
Okay, so we're starting with this.
Let him do this.
Miss Hill, I'm sure the General understands the enormity of this.
Does he? Oh. Wow, that was fast. Okay, I thought that was just a promo image from Twitter.
Crow, you should know that I've been asked to bring you in.
Yeah. But are you gonna follow that order?
There's also an alert out for Team RWBY's arrest.
What?
Yeah.
Has James lost his mind?
He's trying to stop anybody who might get in the way of this inhumane plan.
Whoa.
Looks like he underestimated me. Again.
Only Crow
Wow.
is under arrest. After everything we've been through tonight, please don't make me arrest you too.
Dude.
Cut it out.
Oof.
Both of you. We're almost back to Atlas.
Seriously.
Let's talk to James personally.
It's taking a very long time for this show to get to the good part.
Shut up.
He's right. Let's get this over with.
No, no, no. No!
Fine.
Oh, fine.
I wish it hadn't
Dude.
come to this. It doesn't have to.
Yeah, it doesn't have to.
Hug it out
Exactly.
once we've taken him down.
You could hug it out. Uh-oh. Dude, was that Crow's bad luck taking?
What are you doing? The will of our goddess.
No! No, 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 no. gosh.
What did you do?
The general is leaving Mantle to perish?
Yeah.
Saving Remnant. We can't let the relics fall to Salem.
I mean, I
But
agree.
all
You
those
can't
people
let
we just protected. They won't survive.
We don't have time to.
That doesn't bother you?
that. Ooh.
What
Penny's
about
human
your
side is
sister?
coming out.
Our friends.
My personal feelings don't matter.
Yes,
We
they
have
do.
orders. I'm to retrieve the power of the Winter Maiden so we can access the relic.
But are you gonna
You're
be
here to
happy with
ensure my
yourself that way?
safety. Oh, come on. We've already lost enough time.
Crap. Guys, I don't want.
Should matter.
Yeah, it should.
Penny, the general
Yeah.
is making hard choices so we don't have to.
Yeah.
For the good of
but
all, not just a few.
I see you're trying to be
I
a
do
sister
not
to her,
see what
but.
is good about any of this.
Whew. Thank you, Penny.
On that we can agree.
Alright.
Please, think
So at
about
least
what
she's
you're doing.
agreeing a bit.
You heard the general. Until this is sorted out, you're under arrest.
Wow, Atlas just has something for everything to turn red.
Please, don't make this difficult.
Don't make us have to get out of here by force.
Oh man. And they blocked off the window so they can't just jump out.
We're not actually going to slug this out, are we?
Thank you.
We're
Thank you,
not doing
Mara.
anything. They decide what happens next.
Okay.
You think you're going to stop us? We're the
love
best huntsmen in Atlas.
You
Hey.
were. Then you trained us.
Oh! Oh, dude, that was such a great line. Oh my gosh, Ruby. Oh my gosh. Oh, come on.
Come on, Harry.
Like, as much as I don't want this fight,
Salem's hands.
I do want to see how.
We need to be working together.
Oh, don't give me that crap. I had you kids pegged right from the start.
Pegged? That's the word you want to use. Ora, 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 ora! Ora! Yes! Oh my gosh! Yeah! Yay! Oh my gosh! I literally just joked to Lady Stardust that there's gonna be a JoJo reference, and then they just did it. Brah! Oh my gosh. Dude, look at this. Look at this camera work. Look at this.
If you come peacefully, we won't.
Is this gonna be when she yells for Blake?
Betrayed us!
You're betraying the people you've sworn to protect.
Yeah.
It's not worth it, Blake. They're just following orders now.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Is she acting more like previous Yang? Like not Yang, but like is Elm acting more like how Yang used to? Let me.
I know you sneeze are used to getting what you want, but it's time to let this one go.
Dude. Marrow, please.
This is my home.
This is my home.
I'm not giving it up without a fight.
Dude, okay, that was so hype. You two are still living? I mean, I'm glad, but like, bruh, the rest of that scenery is just. Please be alive.
Robin needs
Okay.
help. Surrender, and we can take her to Atlas. Get her patched up.
I don't
Never
trust
pegged
this.
you for the manipulative type.
Pegged.
But I've learned
Stop
a lot
using that
from
word.
I
Stop.
enjoyed working with you, you know? Even with that endless cynicism of yours. I'm
What?
usually proven right.
And here he is being
You don't
proven
have to
right.
fight, friend. You don't know my friends. That's how it always goes.
What? Poor bro. We just wanted good things to happen to him for once. Okay, so Tyrian got. He's still tied up, or did he get out for a bit? Oh no. Did I hear? Yep, I did. Gosh. Oh. Is that the part that they were talking about that will make us throw up? I hope so, because that was pretty weak sauce, but like gross. Ew. Oh, come on. I wonder if their semblances are like evenly canceling out, so they're just like focused on.
Wasn't planning on it.
No! No! Clover, what are you doing? Clover! Serial killer, Crow. Honestly, like, priorities. Like, you could call a truce for like 3 seconds to defeat Tyrian.
You have a score to settle.
Oh, I agree. So what say we put the kid to bed and then finish it?
No, 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 no. No! What are you doing? What are you doing, Clover? Clover! What the heck? Bruh. No! Crow? What? I mean, I guess Tyrian is the only one willing to cooperate, so it's like, it makes sense.
I'm trying to
Cut the
arrest
crap.
not killer hair. You're being excessive.
It's not excessive if it's necessary.
Ruby has her running back and forth. Oh, come on. Oh. Oh my gosh, was that a... That looked like a shot used back in volume 2 or 3 with Nora and her hammer.
Time to wrap this up, fine. They've had their chance. Don't be soft.
Are you telling me
Just smile to each other.
or yourself?
Oh boy. Go Bumblebee! Yes, 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 yes! Oh! Oh my gosh, that looked like a yin and yang kind of thing. Like... Dude, I love that new ability for her weapon. Come on, explosion. Dude, that was great use of her semblance. Bruh. Bruh. Bro. Bro. Who is this beautiful singing voice? Is this still Casey? Yeah, this is still Casey. For a moment, I couldn't recognize her voice. Oh, dude, bro, Weiss. That would have been a brutal way to take out a good boy. No. You can control her, but you can't control that. And then now you have Weiss free. Yeah, you can only control one target at a time. Okay. Dude, good girl, Weiss. Oh, come on, Ruby. No, 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 no. Whoa. Oh. Dude. What? She can't plant herself on the ground because it... Ooh, creative use, dude. I'm so sorry, Elm. You had to be done that way, dude. Harriet is just like. I'm surprised she can't use like her thing to like break through the restraints. Thank you, Weiss. She knocked herself out with the
We have
eyes.
to stop Ironwood.
Good job.
If he can't access the relic, he can't move Atlas. We just have to get to the Winter Maiden.
Blake and I will look for the others.
But our scrolls
You
don't.
don't want to put Elm in a thing. They're in Atlas? They're not down in
This is the part where they ask us to help.
dropping the
Must
legs.
be around here.
Oh man.
Oscar! Oscar!
No, wait, no. That's Neo.
No!
Oh, good boy. Good boy. Dude. Oscar. But she did have the lamp.
This crazy girl showed up and attacked me.
Oh my gosh.
She looked like someone else.
Neapolitan.
You know her?
Mhm.
We haven't exactly heard good things.
Neo.
I hope it will be painless for her.
You said your personal feelings do not matter.
They won't change
Wow.
my actions. What I'm
Throwing it
committed to.
back.
The power of the Winter Maiden and the relic must be kept from our enemies. Even if it means she dies.
Yeah.
But yes, Penny,
Yeah.
we must still acknowledge our personal feelings.
You still want it to like feel humane for her.
It ensures us that we're on the right path.
Yeah.
It's what makes us human.
I think I understand.
What was that?
Penny. Is this Salem coming in? Whoa. Oh, no. Cinder, of course. Cinder. Bah. Duh. No. I'm surprised you ran out there. At all. Dude, I knew Cinder was gonna come in and botch this all up.
Both of Ironwood's puppets. Lucky me.
Don't call Penny a puppet.
You were responsible for Beacon. For what happened to me.
It
Yeah.
was. Unfortunately.
Is this gonna have Penny show rage?
Now step aside or there won't be anything left
Oh.
to salvage this.
Doesn't look angry.
What do you think of that?
I think
You're gonna die.
it gives me personal feelings.
She is gonna be angry. Good, 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 good. Dude, this is heartbreaking. Like, I never expected to see Tyrian and Crow team up. Oh my gosh. Okay, I thought that was like a perfect moment to just stab Crow in the back. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Oh, no. Like, who am I cheering for? I don't understand. Like, who am I? I want Clover to go down and I want Tyrian to go down, but I don't want Clover to die. Dude, Crow, he just likes to use his fists.
Why couldn't you just do the right thing instead of the thing you were told?
Yeah.
Sometimes the right decision is the hardest to make. I trust James with my life.
Pulling the Captain America there.
I wanted to trust you.
That's that. No. He was killed by Crow's weapon. No. Oh my gosh.
Doesn't look like your friend's gonna make it.
I'll kill you!
Oh, you mean like you just killed Clover?
No. Oh.
Ah, here they come.
He's framing Crow. He framed Crow.
Oh, looks like our
Oh my
score will
gosh.
have to wait. You know my track record with the authorities.
I hate Tyrian so much. Oh, come on.
Someone had to take the fall.
Yeah.
James will take the fall. I'll make sure of it. Good luck.
No. Dude, this sucks. No. Clover. Wow, they're just going with the ambient sound after that. Okay, right when I say that, they kick in music. Dude. That shot with Clover being stabbed is tragically beautiful. Like, it was an amazing shot. The way they did the coloring and all that, everything being black and white. Well, not everything black and white, but like the silhouettes with the red highlight for the blood. I'm just, that was beautiful. But it's also like, man, I'm just, Crow made a mistake. Like, I obviously Crow knows that at this point, but like, he really wanted to just do the right thing and like not fight, and then Tyrian was the only one willing to work with him, and I guess that was just his luck, you know. Like, that really sucks, man. I just, that ending, like, I figured operatives would die at some point. Like, there's been the theory of like an Aesop will betray them, or Aesop will die, and Clover was like the big one for like someone's gonna die for me, and then Marrow for or the traitor, which we thought maybe he's just a traitor to Ironwood, but he wasn't that. But now we really gotta wonder, like, what was setting off Ren's semblance whenever Clover came by? Like, I don't know what that was. Maybe it was Ironwood he was sensing. I don't know. Maybe that was just like a fake out that RWBY was doing. Man, I don't know. I hope Crow is able to somehow get out of being framed, but that sucks. And I could see why someone said like that's like whatever's happening in chapter 12 is gonna make you throw up. And I joked about the thumb thing because the thumb thing was really gross, but that was just poor choices made. Just gosh dang. Also, like, okay, so my screen right now is showing this beautiful concept art for the fight between Team RWBY and the other Aesop operatives. I think that's a new screensaver, honestly. I'm gonna screenshot that after the recording, but I really loved like RWBY's line, like, you were the best hunters in Atlas, then you trained us. Like, I'm really glad that we're seeing like the team grow up and be more adults, I guess, is so to say. Like, they're no longer listening to the adults. They could handle them. They did handle them. It was amazing. I have to say, Volume 7, as far as fight scenes go, is like fulfilling everything that I've been wanting for RWBY. Like, you guys are doing amazing camera work. You're taking advantage of your scenery. The choreography is nice and clean. Like, everything is just flowing so nicely with the rhythm and everything. Like, there's rhythm in the fighting again. Like, I'm just, thank you so much, RWBY. Everyone, like, from the sound design to concept art to like everything, like the rigging and the mocap team. I wish I knew like everything well enough to just be able to be like, hey guys, I want to thank everyone on this and this, but like you guys have done such a great job. And like whoever's doing, like, I don't know if it was like Jeff's decision or like Carrie and Miles' decision for like the audio at the end, where they just like let it go dead silent and like let the credits roll for a bit without any music kicking in. Like, that was a really nice way to still like keep the tone after the end of the episode. I'm just I knew I was worried about this episode for reasons, and I was right. I was right in every little bit of it. But my prediction on Marrow helping out Team RWBY was wrong, but at least he was hesitant enough for Weiss to take him down by herself and be able to help RWBY out. Because honestly, if it wasn't for Marrow at least having some sort of emotional connection to the team, I think things could have turned out differently in the fight between the Aesops and Team RWBY. So props to Marrow for having a bit of a heart. And speaking of hearts, Penny is showing a lot of like a human side. Like, when we first had Penny, she was very more robotic and stuff. Like, sure, her like speech pattern is still kind of that way, but she's understanding emotions a lot better in this volume than she did in previous volumes. Like, she understands right and wrong, and like, well, I mean, she did beforehand too, but like, do you understand what I mean? Like, she's able to like talk about emotions in a little bit more of a complex way. She's not so like simple black and white when it comes to understanding emotions as she used to. And it's like, cool. The android, the symbiont robo girl, I love her, is like becoming a person more. And she actually had to call Winter out more on like, hey, isn't this like what someone with emotions would think? Why are you going against that? Like that makes no sense. Like, your feelings should matter, even though you're following orders. Like, Winter, what's going on? And it's reminding me of like Halo 4. So in Halo 4, a lot of the theme was like Cortana and Master Chief trying to figure out which one's the machine and which one's the human. And it was kind of going like, oh, Cortana, even though she's the AI and the machine, she was more human emotionally than Master Chief, who is the human, who is very much more machine emotionally. And near the end of the game, like that kind of changes a bit. He starts to process human emotions a little bit more because of a loss, which I really hope that Penny and Winter don't experience. I'm sorry, but like Winter is having some death flags. I'm just scared. I don't want Winter to die with like Weiss not around. Like I don't know why I want Weiss to be there to witness it, but I feel like they should still be together in Winter's final moments as she's gonna die, you know? And I at least am glad that they weren't in the middle of the process of transferring the maiden powers when Cinder showed up. Because if they were in the middle of that process, I do think Penny would have a harder time by herself fighting Cinder. But, you know, like, at least... And also, like, before this chapter, I thought Winter was going in alone. Like, if she didn't have Penny with her, I'm pretty sure Cinder would just stab Winter through the tank. And then it'd be all over. Like, Winter would have all the maiden powers. But thank you, Penny, for being along. And also, like, Penny with her being able to express emotion. She understands what a grudge is now. She knows... She's showing anger. I was like, oh, maybe she's gonna show anger. And then I was like, oh, nope, just kidding. And then she's like, wait a minute. You are responsible for cutting me to pieces and why there's been terrible jokes about me for years. Well, I have issues with you. And it's like, thank you, Penny. Oh, man, I have to say, like, the way they write the characters and the dialogue in this volume is so well done. I love it. Thank you so much. It, like, Kiersey and Eddie... You guys have not disappointed in being additions to the writing team, and Miles and Carrie, you guys have always done well. I'm just so glad. Just thank you so much. And guys, please let me know what you thought about this episode down in the description. I mean, down in the comments down below, not in the description. That's my territory. You stay out of this video description, but you could go in the video comments. Let me know what you thought. Also, feel free to watch Vitalcast, my RWBY podcast, where I discussed this episode with other RWBY tubers and other people in the RWBY community and yourself in the chat. And as always, I will boop you next time.